Hey, y'all tuned in to DOGG TV. It's another episode of Chopping It Up. Today we got a special guest by the name of Majestic Jane. We're waiting for her to load up real quick and get into the group. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
There you go. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, what's going on? You on DOGG TV? We got Majestic Jane. How you doing? How you feeling today?
Great. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm blessed by the best.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So get the people a background story on you, like a brief background story on you. Where you from? Your name. A little bit about you.
Well, Majestic Jane, we started in 2019. We were one of the first few that started here in this town, and we're one of the last ones left now. We started off with about $5,000, and we brought ourselves up to now $1 million business.
What town is that?
Muldrow, Oklahoma, right on the border of Arkansas near Fort Smith.
Okay, and what do y'all specialize in?
One of the best quality of flower you can get for the price. Nothing, no nasty swag weed, no brown nasty stuff. Some real good quality weed at some very good quality price. Always green, always danky.
Okay, for sure, for sure. So, growing up, tell us about how it was when you was growing up.
Not the same for about all of us potheads, man. We just all started smoking at a young age. Smoking since I was like 12, smoked my whole entire life. Never been sober very much besides whenever I was delivering my babies. Other than that, that's about it.
For
Grew up
sure.
here my whole entire life. Traveled around a little bit, worked in the pipelines, and came back here. Tried to open up a dispensary and help everybody see what's good.
How long y'all been in business?
Since the beginning, 2019.
Okay,
November.
for sure. So, what did your parents do for a living, if you don't mind telling the people?
My dad is a veteran, and my mom is now a disabled homemaker.
Salute to your dad, and I'm sorry to hear that about your mom.
That's all right. No, we got it all taken care of, though.
For sure, for sure.
Thank you, though. Appreciate that.
No problem. So, what's your favorite type of weed to smoke? Do you smoke?
Oh yeah, I smoke, and I smoke Zanoa. I am very, very picky. I'm a connoisseur smoker. So if you ever come to this area, you have to try the sourdough, and we've got one of the most of it right now. Zanoa.
I gotta come up there because I plan on doing like walkthroughs and tours and stuff, and like doing in-person interviews and stuff like that. Just letting y'all show y'all product, show y'all facility or whatever y'all gotta show.
We'll definitely show you our facility. We're in the middle of doing some upgrades. It's our first year that we actually started doing really, really well. It's like our second year. We actually start bringing in the profits after, getting started with $5,000. Getting started was kind of a crazy idea, but it just didn't work out like we thought at first, and it got a little harder. But we stuck with it, and between me and my manager, we really pulled it off here.
Right. So you say I got an indoor or outdoor?
This is a dispensary.
So y'all don't grow it out.
No, we don't grow it all.
Oh, okay.
We did have a farm, but that kind of went out of the wind with my parents at the time. They were a little older. They couldn't handle it, and both of us, we couldn't handle both of the businesses at once. So we just went
How
with the dispensary.
how hard is it to open up a dispensary? Like, what are the gray areas and like the loopholes? You know what I mean? Like the
You have
hurdles that you got to jump over to open up a dispensary in Oklahoma.
It's actually extremely easy. It's the easiest one in any state that there is. You need to have about $2,500 to start. Right now, you have to buy a license from somebody. There is no way you can get a new one until at least 2026.
Why
So
is that?
they put a hold on it momentarily
Why did they do that?
because they had to cap the licenses. We had over 10,000 grows in the state.
I was looking at something on YouTube the other day. It was saying that Oklahoma has the most weed shops in the world.
Yeah, we do. We still have the most dispensaries ever.
But
There's
it
not
says it's booming though. It says like it's a gold mine.
It's booming. They're trying to right now. I mean, they're really trying to haggle some of it down. They're making some of the stuff a little bit harder for some of the growers to keep going, but they're trying to make it to where the growers are doing to be a little more cleaner about the process instead of just throwing out some weed just to throw out some weed to make money. So some of the growers are going through a little bit of a hiccup, but the ones that are actually doing have clean facilities are the ones that's actually going to make it.
Back in the day when they had the gold mine, like they were talking about the 49ers and all that, how they added old school stuff. They were
Yeah.
saying back in the day, most people didn't make money off the gold. The people that made the money was the people that sold the wheelbarrows, the gloves, the shovels, and shit like that.
Yes, I heard that a lot, and that's true.
So when you look at it from that perspective and that aspect, it might change your trajectory on things, you know?
Right. I've definitely thought about some of that too.
Yeah.
We had, yeah, some grow supplies and stuff as well. As soon as we get a chance to expand, we do go live and go online. We do help with the CBD products as much as we can and the Delta 8s as well.
Right.
But we try to just stick with the straight THC. That's only online.
We got Miss Majestic Jane on Smoke Out TV on the episode of Chopping It Up. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind, Miss Jane.
All right.
Okay, the first question I'm gonna ask you is, what's your morning routine look like?
Wake up each morning, start our day off with a cup of
Wake and bake.
wake and bake and tea, and get to the shop and get everything open and running, started for the day. Always got to have that blood though.
For sure, gotta have that wakey bakey.
You do.
Yeah, for real. Okay, what makes you feel inspired or motivated?
So the people, the fact that we're helping the people, the people around us, their competition doesn't compare to what we do, and what we provide the patients is quality and over quantity and money.
Right.
Every one of our patients, we take care of them.
So what's one thing people are surprised to find out about you?
We also sponsor cancer patients.
Okay.
We don't do it just through the program that they have here. We do it ourselves through the patients. They come in, they give us their information, and we try to help keep the research on it. And we sponsor them through their entire duration.
Right. What keeps you up at night?
OMA,
Huh?
the Oklahoma Marijuana Medical Authority.
OMA? You call it OMA?
Yeah, that's what they call it, OMA.
Oh, it's an abbreviation for it. It's an acronym.
Yes, that's the OMA. Yeah, that right there. That's about it. Our sales are doing pretty good. Our patients are very loyal. We have a very good reputation in the town and the area, all through Sequoia County. So I don't really have lose too much sleep over that. Just OMA, OMA.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What's one of your biggest fears?
Fading out, the federal government coming in, taking over and not keeping us, letting us all stay in business, being a small person and maybe the bigger people stomping us out.
So at any time the federal agents can come in and raid the spot.
Yeah, I don't want, well, whenever it goes federal, then it's going to have the FDA and everything involved, which is going to make it a lot more strict, make it more like pharmaceuticals. And I'm afraid the corporations and stuff's going to come in and wipe out the small people.
Is what you believe?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite podcaster right now? If you watch any podcasts.
Joe Rogan.
Call him who? Rogan?
Yeah.
What's it?
I don't watch it very often. I'm not a big podcast person.
Right. Tell me something that you thought was true, but you found out it wasn't.
Running a business was good, buddy. It was easier than I thought.
You say what?
Maybe the THC qualities. There's a whole lot of different stuff that I found is true, but running business was a little bit more challenging than I thought it was going to be at first, but it wasn't anything I couldn't accomplish.
Right. You know, a lot of people trade their 9 to 5 for their own business and entrepreneurship, but then they find out they trade their 9 to 5 for 24/7. You know.
Right, exactly. That was a little bit of a rude awakening.
What's wrong with it? Once you put that blood, sweat, and tears in there, then what you do is create another you. So you learn the business so good, and you know where you can where you can damn near referee the game. You learn the game so good where you can referee, then you can create another you. Yeah.
Now to where we can actually help out other people, which we do. Usually you don't see that in the market, but we usually do help out as much as other people as we can, many as other people as we can, especially even dispensaries and grows, processors.
Right.
We have been in the business
You
for a
put
while.
somebody else in position to play you, and then you go do something else, and you come up with the next idea.
We're just helping them next person along, man.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If you could have dinner with anybody that's famous, who would it be?
That's famous.
Yeah.
No doubt I would definitely want to sit with Snoop Dogg and Martha.
Snoop Dogg and Martha?
Yeah, because we got to have the munchies with the weed.
No cap, no cap. Who did you look up to as a kid?
I didn't look up at a single celebrity. I looked up to my uncle.
No, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a celebrity. It could be your grandpa or anybody.
My grandfather.
Grandfather. What made you look up to him? If you don't mind telling us, you don't have to answer it if it's sentimental value.
Oh, he was a strong man. He was good for his family. He provided for everyone. He was just he was a football man. He was a shit. He was a strong fighter. He he was real about himself, held his own business, and made sure to provide for everybody as he best he could. I don't know. He just had a genuine good heart.
Shouts out to Pops, man. Shouts out Papa. Is he still alive?
No, no, no.
I'm sorry to hear that. R.I.P. to Papa, man.
Yeah, all to him. He's a shit.
So how big is your circle, your inner circle? Like it's just you and your husband and you have employees?
I've got 6 employees. They're the most wonderful crew ever. Everybody loves them. Entire town and county. We'll talk about our crew. They're the best and the most helpful, and we're always there to help everyone. Everybody just loves how we are, so friendly and helpful here. We're not just to throw it at them. So my crew's my circle's kind of pretty all right. I mean, my intermediate one, but I got a pretty bigger circle too with all the rest of the industry.
If you opened up your Google right now and gave it to your husband, what would be the last thing you searched?
What was the last thing? Excuse me?
If you opened up your Google on your phone, your Google app, like your Google app, and you
Huh?
gave it to your husband, what would be the last thing you searched?
The absorption rate of carrier oils chart.
Say that again.
The absorption rate of carrier oils chart.
The absorption rate of cannibal oil charts.
Yeah, carrier oils. I
Carrier. Oh, okay,
work on skin products as well.
that's what you do.
Yeah, on a spare time when I
Okay,
have it.
okay. If you could turn back the time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell yourself?
Be true to yourself. Stick to what you know. Stick to your gut and listen to your instincts.
Man, you quit. You was in the military, weren't
I know, but I get to hear that a lot.
you? What was your first job?
Worked 14 years old at Sonic Drive-In. Got the place to actually a fine because I didn't get a worker's permit, but they kept me working anyway.
Did you work at the place where like y'all had to have rollerblades on?
Yes, I actually did wear rollerblades once.
Damn, I never learned how to rollerblade. I could
I
I
didn't
could
know how to either. I spilt everything. It was funny.
I could do the inline skates, but I couldn't do like the kind of that you rent out at the skating ring. I don't know why. I just didn't like the way they felt.
Now I can do that one that has the pole on it that holds it. That's about it. But we did get to use it for a little while. I did slip and fall a lot, so we didn't use it for very long.
Right. That's good. That's good. So what's the name of your company again, if you don't mind telling the people just to, promote the
Majestic,
product?
Majestic Jane,
Majestic Jane. How they find you on Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Weed Maps.
Okay. If you could give one piece of advice to your employees, what would it be to make your company better?
Hmm.
And you can't say the customer's always right. That's off limits.
That's off limits. No, just keep doing what you're doing because I love every bit of my crew.
For sure, for sure.
There's not
What
anything I think I could give them another deal. We've trained everybody well, and they've all been here with the entire time. So
shouts out to the crew.
really is. Shout
It's
out to the
hard. Hey, it's hard to find good help. So it's
yeah,
good that y'all got good help.
and we sacrificed together. So that was pretty hard at the very beginning. For 2 years, nobody even recognized we was here, and we are now noticed. And it took a while, but we're noticed.
Right. What do you hope to be in like 5 years, 3 to 5 years?
Hmm, have a lot more of these developed.
Have a lot more what?
Not much more than what I already am, but maybe be able to keep expanding what I'm doing.
Elevation.
Elevation. There you go.
Go in detail on it. If you got
So,
short answers like you're talking to your probation officer. I'm from around the way, You can go into detail, you can elaborate a little bit on the DOGG TV chopping it up segment.
right.
So would you rather have more time or more money?
Oh, time.
Why you say that?
Because the more time I have, the more years and generations that I'll be able to help influence, not just 80 years of all years. I would like to be able to do more than that and help influence the best I can.
Sure. Have you ever had your "I've made it" moment yet? Like, I made it, like pop the bottom, pat myself on the back.
Well, no, this year has been a pretty good moment for us, but no, not yet. Try not to count too many chickens before we're hatched, but we're really thankful and appreciative and blessed for what we've gotten so far. And I would love to see this continue to grow. And yeah, it would be great. I know it's odd not to say that you'd wish for more money.
Right.
I just believe that it will come.
Oh, it's coming for sure. You gotta manifest.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. How do you want to be remembered?
Um, for exactly who I am, the kind, protective, nurturing, compassionate, and hardworking go-getter as I am.
Okay.
Kind of like Betty White, actually.
Kind of like who?
Betty White, man, that wouldn't be too bad.
For sure, for sure. What's something about you that people don't know about you? Like a secret about you, like a hidden talent or anything.
Talent.
It could be a talent, it could be, anything. You can make a funny noise, it could be you rap, you write poetry, it could be anything, like something that most people don't know about you. Maybe your husband and your significant other and your mom and brothers, siblings, the only people that know, but nobody really knows that you can play the guitar or something.
Uh, yeah, that was a hard one. Thank you for that one. Hidden talent. I don't have any hidden talents whatsoever. That's actually hidden from anybody. I really don't have anything that's hidden from
So you
someone.
just that transparent then. That's what that means. You transparent.
That's
Like,
not. I'm just real all the way across the board. I mean, nobody knew that we started this business is like we did and climbed to the top. Other than that, there's not too much more that's not known. Oh, but outside, I'm a very picky smoker. Everybody knows that, though. I don't know. I don't have anything.
right.
So I am
What's your favorite movie?
up in smoke.
My favorite movie is Blow.
Loaded.
Blow. Blow
Well,
with
now
Johnny
that is a
Depp.
badass movie. Now I am no joking. Always straight across. My favorite movie is Snatch, and Brad Pitt in it. That's my favorite movie.
Okay. I don't think I ever seen that movie.
You have got to watch it. If you haven't, you got to get off here and you got to watch it. You got to do yourself a favor. Don't sleep on it and watch that one movie. That's a badass movie.
Have you watched the new Griselda Blanca episodes on Netflix about the godmother of cocaine?
No, I have not. What's that called?
It's called Griselda Blanca.
Brazil de Blanca?
Uh-huh.
No, that's not out.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's about the godmother of cocaine. It's a true story.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Okay, we getting kind of close to the end of it, but we ain't all the way at the end. But we probably got a couple of more minutes. But I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. Like you pretty much keep your answers pretty fast, so I know it ain't gonna be too long with you. So we're gonna jump right into it. You know what I mean?
All right.
If you don't feel comfortable answering any question, I understand. That's cool. It's our respect. I don't mean no disrespect by anything I ask you. I'm not gonna ask anything crazy. First question is a childhood crush.
Childhood crush.
Childhood crush. Who you have a crush on? It could be Zach from Saved by the Bell. It could be, Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know. Who's your childhood crush?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then Patrick Swayze and then Jerome off of
Patrick Swayze? Is you crazy? No, I'm playing.
love him and then Jerome and Reed. I don't know what their real names are and Jamal or whatever his name is. I'm not sure what his actor name off of yes,
Hold on. You said Patrick Swayze. And you said Jerome or Martin.
you know that movie Criminal Minds?
Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got that Reed and Jamal that's on there.
okay, I gotta watch that one. Like I ain't got a good memory. I smoke so much, I gotta see it again. I probably seen it. I gotta see it again. It'll refresh my memory once I see it again.
We say Jamal something and
It's like you don't know the lyrics of the song, right, all the way by heart, but if you hear the song, you can sing along to it. It's that, it's that type of stuff.
and the recollection.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you could trade places with one person for one day, who would it be?
One person for one day.
Mm-hmm. It could be it's a celebrity though.
A celebrity?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a cross. Ooh. Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore.
Jennifer Gardner.
What's the weirdest job you ever had?
Weirdest job I've ever had?
Or the worst job, like, a job that you were like, man, I hate this job. You probably left at lunch break or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, making baby beds for Practo.
Making what?
Making baby beds, being a QC for baby beds. I got in trouble because I didn't know. I had no idea.
You was a QC. What's that? Quality control?
Yeah.
Okay. Making baby beds. Were they made of wood or metal?
Wood.
What's a guilty pleasure that you have?
Oh, food. I'm a foodie.
A foodie. What's your favorite food?
Anything that's not Southern.
Anything that's not Southern. Why you say that? You trying to be prejudiced against the South?
No, man, I'm not prejudiced at all. It's just I've lived here my whole life, and that's all I've ever eaten. And I like to explore and eat new things. And my favorite is Mediterranean food.
Okay, I respect that. So what you
Yeah,
be ordering? You be eating lamb chops and shit like that?
well, yeah, there are a bunch of salads and fruits and stuff. I just like all kinds of fish and different varieties of stuff. I just eat all that Southern down
Yeah,
here all the time. So,
yeah. Y'all got a tzatziki's out there where you at?
oh, but I've heard about it. I think we should get one.
Okay, it's a Mediterranean restaurant called Tzatziki's.
We do have one that's called Bazizi. Very good.
Yeah. I eat there periodically, momentarily or whatever you want to call it, every now and then. But I normally just get the lamb when I get it from there. My bad. I'm trying to make it. Okay, we're gonna go to the next question. What's the biggest risk you ever took?
I had a run with me and my children one time.
You had a what?
I had to leave state with me and my children and start all over once with
Whoa.
two babies.
Were you in an abusive relationship? What was the problem? What happened if you don't mind going into detail on that just a little bit, not too deep.
Without making it all sound mushy, yes, I was. And I had to leave, protect me and the children for a few years. So we left with a couple $100 and ended up making it out. God's watched over me.
For sure, for sure. There is a God. If you don't think it is, I don't know what you're thinking, but we can't project our beliefs on anybody else. But we're gonna
That's
jump right to the next question. Best compliment you ever got?
oh my God, look how much you've grown in our store.
That's a good one right there.
The store, they came in, they said, oh my gosh, I can't believe you've grown, you made it. I'm so proud of you.
Worst advice you ever got?
You'll never make it. Don't even try. It's not worth it.
What never fails to make you smile?
My children and animal videos.
Your children and what? I heard the first one. What was the
My
second?
children, animal videos.
Animal videos. Like what do you mean?
Well,
What kind of animal video?
you know those little funny cat videos and dog videos where they're doing shit and then people's got these voiceovers on it. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah. That shit is funny. That shit hilarious.
point and watch that shit. That's funny.
I thought about doing some shit like that, like doing voiceovers and stuff.
I've thought about it too, man. I've got a half of a farm up there where I live, so we could probably start.
Yeah. What's something you wish you were better at?
Uh, a lot of different things. Okay. Growing marijuana.
Growing marijuana. So you growing right now?
No, I'm taking lessons.
Okay.
My manager is a grower. He's
Okay.
a hydro grower.
Right. If you were stranded on an island, what would be one thing you take with you? Not a person, but like one thing. It could be a phone, it could be a TV, it could be anything. Barbecue pit, whatever.
Uh, clones.
You'll take clothes?
Clones. Yeah, we need some weed.
You say clones? Like you finna grow some weed?
Yeah.
Yep, because I'll have
Oh
her.
yeah, that's badass right there. I fuck with that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What's the strangest encounter that you ever had with a stranger? Strangest encounter with a stranger. It could be somebody gave you a ride from the club. It could be somebody gave you
Oh,
some money,
thank
anything.
you. I actually had a woman come outside the ZZ Top they had in Fort Smith, the ZZ Top concert, and she came up and started grabbing my arm and telling me I look gorgeous in my shirt, and she just kept grabbing me. And as I was trying to run, my boyfriend was laughing so hard that he couldn't even help me out. Both of them, her man and my man, was laughing so hard they couldn't help me while I ran around looking. What? That was the strangest encounter I've ever had.
Right. So,
Yeah.
what was your favorite subject in school? Majestic
I had math.
math.
hmm
Okay.
Math and science.
Math and science. That's cool. So you went to school in Oklahoma?
I went to school in Arkansas and Oklahoma, but I ain't gonna lie, I spent most of my time smoking weed all through school. I didn't really pay much attention. I was always smoking in between every class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my teachers didn't even have to let me out of class, so the principal could come in there because my eyes would be all messed up. So he's like, "You might want to take a trip to the bathroom today."
What y'all eat for lunch today? You ate lunch already?
Oh, some burritos, Mexican burritos.
It's 1:30 where I'm at. What time is it where you at?
It is 1:32, or at the same time, or Central Time Zone. Let's see.
For sure, for sure. I'm just making sure. What's your favorite drink? It could be alcohol or non-alcohol.
These Keith colas that's in here and poppies.
Mm, for sure.
Keith cola is a really badass cola with some THC in it. It's phenomenal.
So who's your favorite artist? Like rap artist, R&B artist,
Rap
musical artist?
in each genre or just all together?
Just one artist from any genre. Like who you would pick, like when you hop in the car, this who you gonna play.
Um, Snoop.
Snoop?
Snoop.
What's your favorite Snoop Dogg song?
I don't have actually a favorite song.
Oh, okay.
I can't pick an actually favorite one.
My favorite song from Snoop Dogg is Sexual Eruption.
I would have to be an old school gin and juice.
Sure, sure. What books have you read that changed your life? If you could just name one book that changed your life.
Dolores,
You're breaking up a little bit. What you say?
Dolores Cannon. I'm not really finished reading it.
Dolores Cannon? Who's the author of that? If you remember.
She's about spirituality.
Okay.
Dolores is the author.
What's your favorite place to vacation?
Beach.
The beach. What beach? I like Florida. I like Destin. You ever been to Destin?
That Destin is a very good one. I like the Myrtle Beach as well.
Oh yeah, sure, sure. They have beach parties out there and shit. It goes down.
Yes, it does.
Now y'all don't forget to hit that like button and then subscribe for sure. Get the comments. You know what I'm saying? Smoke TV, chopping it up with Miss Majestic Jane.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so who is one person that you admire the most?
Are the most
Admire, yeah,
living?
yeah.
I have to say my dad.
Sure. Salute to Pops. Salute to the dad. All the dads around the world.
Right.
They're important for sure. I got 3 sons, so I know.
I've got
And I
you.
was raised by a single father. Are
That's
you are you an introvert or an extrovert?
bit of a mixture.
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
So you bipolar.
I guess so.
Talk to me, huh?
I guess so. I like just a little
I
bit
ain't hear you. I ain't hear you. No, I'm playing. If you was an animal, what would you be? They said I looked up mine. They said I would be a dragon. Just to give you an example.
I would be a wolf.
You'll be a wolf, the lone wolf.
Beowulf, a lone wolf.
Ow, ow, ow. Let me hear you hide. Let me hear you. Let me see if you got the wolf in. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, let me hear you. You ain't gonna do it. Ah, you ain't no fun.
Did you hear it?
I ain't hear it.
Oh,
We
how
ain't, we ain't hear it. What did you say?
fucking with me now?
What are some red flags? Like, if you was just, like, I know you married, you know, shouts out to your husband, but I'm just saying, like, if you was finna meet another person, what would be some red flags? Like, be like, oh, this ain't it, this ain't the person.
Putting off any kind of fake persona whatsoever, trying to get any kind of jealous rise out of somebody or make themselves close themselves up to look better, stuff like that.
Sure, sure.
Being fake, just being fake.
Make it till you make it.
Well, maybe. Yeah, some people's way of doing it, but that'd be a red flag for me, is those people that just faking their actual personality whenever I know better and I'm able to read right through that. So that's usually a big deal.
For sure. What does mental health mean to you?
Balance.
Balance.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
You gotta have a good, healthy balance in your brain, to yourself, to your world, to spirituality, to the energy that you're using. Balance your chakras.
Right. Sure, sure. Did you have conversations about mental health when you was growing up? Or y'all never talked about it?
When I was what?
When you was growing up, like as a kid, as an adolescent, did you have talks about mental health?
I don't think so.
It's like a new thing that's going on. You know, people really weren't talking about that type of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people do talk about mental health, and especially with all the weird stuff that's going on these days.
Right.
There's a lot of different things going on, but it's just I don't really have much to say on that. I don't really know much about it. Just know there's a lot going on in the world today. But no, I didn't hear anything about mental health as much as I did these days.
So, where can people go to learn more about you?
They can come to Majestic Jane at 1004 South Main Street in Muldrow, Oklahoma.
For sure. Can't put it even easier than that. You can't put it no better than that. So, what
Unless,
can people expect from you next, Miss Jane?
no, I'm not able to say right now. I'm sorry, I'm under NDA, but yes, there'll be more to come.
Sure, sure. What is one final thought that you want our listeners to know? Like, what you want to leave them with?
So you won't be disappointed.
If you had 5 minutes of the world attention, what would you say?
If I had 5 minutes for the world's attention,
Yeah, what would you say? Like, if you was on the news, like how the president be on every news channel at one time, what would you say?
I would tell everybody to read the story about the red and the black ants. There's every one of us is the red and black ants in the jar. We need to stop fighting each other and start standing up to the people that are actually causing the problem. Stop bitching with each other and start standing up to the legislators.
For sure. What's your favorite quote?
Bird in the hand is better than two in the bush.
What's your favorite part of this episode that we just had on DOGG TV?
A lot of laughs. It was interesting. Very
Interesting.
interesting questions.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. How can my listeners support you again? You want to drop your social medias and stuff? I know I probably say the same thing more than once, but I'm trying to promote you.
Right, where you can always find us at Majestic Jane Dispensary on Instagram or Majestic Jane on Facebook. You can also look us up on Weed Maps and see our full menu.
For
And
sure.
never hesitate to stop in at 1004 South Main Street, Muldrow, Oklahoma.
For sure. For sure. I'm gonna come out there and fuck with y'all, man. Like I said, I'm gonna do a walkthrough.
Definitely come on in.
Yeah, I
We'll
gotta
have
come out there. I gotta give me a camera crew and stuff like that. I gotta get my budget together. But I'm gonna definitely come out there and do some walkthroughs and link with people in person and just show the culture and just network and just build this thing up like a family. You know what I'm saying?
be great. Me and my crew would definitely love to see you. We'll all be here to welcome you.
For sure, for sure. So this is the last question. It's gonna be kind of funny, but
Okay.
do you pee in the shower or do you get out the shower and pee?
We pee out the shower.
You say you gonna get out the shower?
Yeah, we're gonna get out the shower and pee.
Okay.
Richard, he says he pees in the shower, but I will tell you that if you do pee in the shower and you pee on your feet, it is good for athletes. It'll kill it.
Oh, you got a jellyfish or something like that, what they call it?
Now that actually is not true. I don't think you can really pee on somebody and help them with the jellyfish. But if you have athlete's foot, then you
Yeah.
can pee on your feet and it will kill the athlete's foot, the bacteria in your feet.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it will.
For sure, for sure. Well, you just tuned into another episode of Chopping It Up right here on DOGG TV. Our special guest was Miss Majestic Jane. We really appreciate you for your time. And, you know, like I always say, have a good day. Every day above ground is a good day.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me and interview me.
Yes, ma'am. Salute. And I'll see y'all soon. Stay in touch.
And you too.
Peace.